Dear delegates of Cultural Committee, our topic focuses on the existence of regional and minority languages all around the European Union. While the EU has officially recognized 24 languages, 60 more indigenous regional and minority ones are being spoken around the member states. These languages are currently threatened as the majority of the EU citizens do not know about their use as a communication tool, and the number of regional and minority language speakers is getting smaller and smaller. On a cultural level, anthropologists admit that regional and minority languages are a part of the EU's legacy, as well as each region and country's past. Since culture covers a wide part of human life and behavior, endangered languages consist of a big concern for the EU, with regional and minority languages being neither taught at schools nor able to reach the popularity of other languages such as English, French, and Spanish. They are facing the challenge of going extinct. When one learns a regional and minority language, they have the opportunity to discover the history of a specific place and people. This way, a small language gains more power and it's safeguarded. Consequently, a marginalized society is capable of gaining more recognition. Culture itself means diversity, and so do regional and minority languages. Depending on geographical, social, and functional varieties, there are differences among the ideas, the customs, and the behavior of regional and minority language speakers, even in a particular country. For UNESCO, its means of communication, such as traditions, oral and social practices, as well as living experiences, is a milestone to maintaining a universal, intangible cultural heritage. According to the Atlas of the World's Languages in Danger, there is a 5-scale degree of endangerment based on the regional and minority languages' vitality. Needless to say, SAFE is a language spoken by all generations with uninterrupted and continuous transmission to new learners. Vulnerable is a language which is still used by children but restricted to certain domains. For example, a regional and minority language is vulnerable when children use it only at home. A definitely endangered language is no longer spoken as a mother tongue and becomes severely endangered when it is spoken by older generations. For instance, parents can understand and communicate in it, whereas their children cannot. One step before going extinct, meaning to not have any speakers left, a regional and minority language is critically endangered. When critically endangered, a language is spoken by the elderly in a limited scope. According to the Language Diversity Project funded by the European Commission, the regional and minority language of Catalan is spoken in Spain, France, and Italy, and Andorra. The regional and minority language of Occitan is spoken in France, Spain, and Italy, which actually makes both Occitan and Catalan used by 6 million speakers each. And they are the most common regional and minority languages spoken in all around the European Union. Regional and minority languages are the ones whose future is compromised in the short or medium term. Language policies adopted by the European Union and the Member States intend to ensure the survival of less popular languages. Their historical and societal impact are the main pillars of the EU's cultural heritage. Since culture is deeply connected with regional and minority languages, and the EU's role is to promote them, how can we, as European citizens, find ways to assure their vitality and growth?